So,
no,
welcome back to Aftermath episode 39. When we last left off, you guys had made your way to Avril in search of von Pandal's rapier.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Me.
You should remember the people you're playing. I'm
I
disappointed.
do, you don't.
You clearly don't.
I do,
Okay,
mostly.
where's Timothy? I don't see Timothy anywhere. Where's Timothy, Yargon?
Timothy isn't in this fucking game. Don't
Timothy.
remind me of Timothy.
Well, he's not in UVG either, but he keeps coming up.
Yeah, you fucking showing up everywhere.
You know what?
Timothy.
Fucking.
That's your fault. So, yeah, where you left off, you had fucked around in Melicadi for half a session, moved to Avril, fucked around some more, and that was it. I believe.
Pretty much.
Very little was achieved last session.
Yeah,
I don't know what the plan was. What was the plan, guys?
Mathias
was
has again
had.
fallen in love, and he blames it on either a physical or a magical condition.
Well, yeah, other than you and Sauriv being deeply in love with Astra,
that is true.
what was
Yes.
our other plan other than shit?
Going back to the broken train and then do something.
Then what were we like gonna go get?
Were we gonna
Mathias'
try
soul
and
back,
plane
I
hop?
think? Yeah, because I think that was like,
Didn't-
oh,
Yeah,
I think we were
we
going.
needed to collect the rapier to do something else.
We
I
just
think we're
needed
going
to-
because
for
it was
Mathias' soul, and then we're going for Caravar, if I remember right.
I
I
think
believe
so.
that was the plan.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that's the plan.
there you go, sir. Yes,
I
Yes.
forgot who Karavar is.
hopefully.
It's a sword.
It's
Oh,
not a
right.
person, it's a sword.
Right.
Carval was a person.
I didn't know.
No.
Well, we'll fucking find that out then, won't we?
You should know not
spoil
to.
that.
Oh no, it's insertion. You know to believe me. Never mind. Carvar isn't a person. So yeah,
Immersion broken.
you're welcome. So, I believe you are currently standing in the central hemicircle of, or is it a hemisquircle of Avril, sort of surrounded by markets and lavish buildings in the fire district, waiting for what? What's the plan? You come back
I
to
believe you actually were in the tavern.
what?
Yes.
As we
The whole
always seem
ordeal.
to end up.
Sauriv picked us all up and took us
Yeah,
to
I
the
think Sauriv
Oh,
picked
yeah.
up the problem children.
Oh fuck yeah, you did! Oh god. Sorry, it's been.
Oh,
we literally haven't played this yet, so I am forgetting things.
Ah,
That joke! Yeah!
Yeah, welcome to the new year, everyone. If you look in your inventories, you will see nothing has changed.
My
don't
desire to
trust
die
you.
has gone up by. My desire to die has gone up by one, Yargon. Was that you or something else?
No, mine has as well. I think it might be a server-wide effect.
Oh.
No, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I like that damage. What the?
I'm not a fan of that damage. What have you? Oh god.
That's great,
Can we-
Weapon So I have a plus
good.
19 to the damage.
Jesus fuck. Right, let me just
only a
amend the
plus
next encounter and add 40 hit points.
This is fine, you
Per
don't.
round?
Well, I only have a plus 5 to hit, but.
Haven't you had Great Weapon Master for like literally since level 4?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
know.
have, but.
I just
just
haven't been
really used
reminded of the plus 9 recently.
it. Plus 10.
Plus 19, apparently.
Well, plus 19 now, yeah.
Anyway. You've distracted me with swords. How very Sauriv of you. So... Yeah, you're in the tavern. I'm... Yes. What is the plan?
Alright, are you people gonna kill.
And he's cut out.
I was thinking the same thing. The rest of you?
third time's the charm.
No.
Cool! So my sound just cut out for like the last minute.
Oh,
fine.
it's
Oh,
fine.
sweet.
We're having a great time on playing without you.
Okay, cool. Do continue.
No, you've brought awkward silence.
Awesome.
See, this is what you do to us, Yargon.
You're welcome.
And we're off to our flying stars. God.
Wonderful.
I'm very pro not murdering at least each other for now. I feel like that's probably just.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too.
And if we're gonna
Yeah,
murder Mathias, can we like do it now so we definitely don't have to go get his soul? Because that seems like a lot of detour if we're gonna murder him when we get there.
Yeah, at least get it over with then.
Wanna move my hand?
That was a
Sort of a-
joke.
Yeah, I do those sometimes, Coghammer. I do apologize.
Oh, come on.
And look, I've been trying to wean myself off it, but it's an old habit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna like stare at Pandal to make sure if it's a joke or not.
Stare him down.
Roll inside.
That's a
I'm
9.
trying to wean myself off Jun.
Yeah, I mean, looks like it. Looks like he's been honest.
Okay. Put my hand back on the table.
I'm not gonna kill anyone.
Not yet.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe you if you're annoying.
Eh?
Could we not kill each other?
I'm really not going to add to this situation, Akane.
Aren't you guys supposed to be friends?
Okay,
Isn't
I don't
Goghan
want to-
your
want to.
friend?
I don't mean to draw any parallels, Mathias, but you seem to have showed up, made me even shorter than I was before, and ruined the cohesion of Coghammer not killing people. So
You had it coming.
Hey, Pandal, you do look shorter, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay, can we just go and like go back to the train, like the broken trains? Is that good with everybody? Can we just do that? I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Sure.
Let's. Fucking hell. Okay, I guess we're going back to the broken
wait,
train.
Can we
go on.
sleep here first?
Fine, just don't. I don't want to talk.
Oh, what's the time? Is it?
It's like mid-afternoon.
Yeah, I didn't think it was late. So
Yeah.
Don't care.
The tavern was just the naughty corner for us. Sauriv was like, no. Oh, are we getting
well,
drunk
you
then,
could sleep on the
Mathias?
way then.
What?
I don't know. This is. You know, actually,
No,
yeah,
wait, I
that-
can't.
I need my beauty sleep.
I think you need beauty period, Coghammer.
You don't sleep much then, do you?
Gotta slowly move my hand back on the table.
Okay, these were the
I am
jokes we
going
were talking
to-
about. We had a conversation.
I'm going to slam my head onto the table. Just fucking.
Who is on the other side of the table and how much damage do they take?
How much damage do they take as the table?
How high do I go? Yeah, is probably the more accurate question.
2d20 fit now.
2d20. Okay.
You're now a chandelier.
Well, I do sparkle, so
It's
that
the
makes
D&D
sense.
Fate program.
Oh god.
Sauriv, you know what happened last time we damaged bar property?
Is this the unicorn time or did something happen in the meantime?
It's mostly the one where we didn't get to drink there again. And this is really conveniently located, so I don't want to fuck this one up as well.
Neither do I, but I don't want the fucking this to die. So, because you're not.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but you.
Fuck you.
But I don't
Yargon.
want this table to die, and you're telling me
sweetie.
the table is. So. Okay, tell you what. How about Mathias and Coghammer? You room together, so you can sit down and you can have a conversation about this. While the rest of us are the other side of the tavern,
Drinking.
sleeping or drinking. And then in the morning everything's okay, because that sounds like a good idea.
How's about this as well? If anything starts, like any fights or anything, shout me over, and I'll finish it. Okay?
Yeah.
Coghammer, how about we just join them drinking?
I don't think that's how it works.
Now I'm going with their plan.
See, Coghammer is doing his best to make amends in this situation, Mathias. Can you say the same?
I'm gonna extend my hand towards Coghammer. I just rather get this over quickly. I'm sorry for being in total dick and casting spells on you out there.
Gonna slowly move my hand.
Pandal makes a noted effort to not say it. That's what she said. Joke after what Mathias just said. He's holding it in visibly.
I'm just
I'm gonna be watching Pandal.
I'm holding it in.
I'm just not gonna say anything and shake his hand.
Oh.
Right,
Alright then, we good?
we good.
Thank God. Bloody hell.
As soon as Sauriv looks away from the two of them, I want to stop watching them. They go for each other.
Can we get to the part where we get wasted again, like the good old days?
Well, it's a bit more difficult for me these days, but
Well,
sure.
Mathias, why don't you try this lovely drink I have?
Sauriv, I think that lovely drink she has is gonna knock you out just fine.
I pull out the bottle
I do
without
remember
the
this
label, because I pulled that off.
Pulls out just a black glass bottle.
Anyone want to try?
No, I'm good.
No.
We're just gonna have some regular ale.
Already
Maybe
used to
later.
Someone else around here.
Okay, okay, you can't handle this, can you?
I mean, it knocked Sauriv out.
Yeah, but you're a dwarf.
Is that why I don't remember none?
Probably.
I don't think that's the only reason, but yeah. Could be something to do with the table, perhaps, or a lot of
Table?
other things.
What?
Okay, so I was gonna say remember when you hit your head against the table, but you don't remember that.
I didn't hit it that hard. Come on.
But maybe you don't remember hitting it that hard.
Is there a crack in the table?
What?
Is there a crack in his head?
I didn't hit it that hard.
I mean, there'd be a small, maybe dent in the table, not a crack.
Okay, okay.
I hit it to make a point. Not to break the
Instead you
table.
made,
Or else I would
instead you
have.
made a
Made
dent.
a point in the
Sariv's knowledge
table.
of geometry is limited.
Seems like it. Yes.
Yes. So I think we're getting pished.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely fucking wasted.
Can Mathias get pished? He
No.
can't he? He can't?
No? Don't think so. Let me check my notes. Scroll, 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 scroll.
I don't know either.
I do
Don't
think
think so.
he could waste, but that he couldn't
I
taste.
feel like you had a mope outside, where was it? I forgot the name.
Yeah,
Ormskirk? Was it Ormskirk you had a mope
Yeah.
outside?
The tavern we got kicked out of, I believe.
I
Yeah,
think
that,
so,
that was
yeah.
Ormskirk.
I think you went and like had a mope outside because you couldn't waste it or something.
No, but then I still had my soul.
Yeah, he didn't lose his soul until after Ormskirk.
Can't keep track of what the mopes Mathias has. I can't too much.
Mopey mopey. Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, no, you can't. You're incapable of getting drunk. Try as you might.
Well, he's gonna try as he might.
he's gonna get alcohol poisoning. He's still not gonna be drunk, but he'll be poisoned.
He'll lose some more hit points. Good.
And at the end of the night, I'm gonna ask what never bottle Akane has.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him.
No,
Okay.
no.
Just gonna take a shot.
I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Sweet.
That's a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
Like a sip kills people.
Especially when you roll that.
Hey!
Wonderful. Mathias, it's not that bad. Kinda doesn't really taste, and he just collapses.
Is he still alive.
Would you like to roll a medicine check?
I mean, I'm gonna like kind of begrudgingly go over, like look at him and be like, "Are you alive, Mathias? Are you alive?"
Just gonna poke him in the face.
He doesn't respond.
Oh, actually, like a 24.
24. Matthias, make me a death save.
Oh my god!
No,
Oh my
I'm kidding.
God.
He's absolutely... Yeah, he's just unconscious.
You were about to say absolutely fine, and I was gonna disagree.
I was about to say that, and I knew you'd disagree. Yeah, no,
He's still functioning.
he's just a little bit unconscious, but he is entirely alive. Well, even that's fucking debate. He's partly alive.
Yeah, his existence is in the same sort of state it was before drinking it. Is the real
It
question?
really isn't, but
Well,
But just not.
he may or may not be alive. You are not entirely sure.
you know, I don't know what his status is right now. But I hope he's having a great time.
Nah, probably.
He has a pulse, but beyond that, who fucking knows? Also,
Well-
that means Matthias just went unconscious, so we have to add to his fucking,
Hey! Oh shit! Yeah.
That's a plus 15, by the way.
I can drink myself to death.
Literally.
You do that anyway, in real life.
Yeah, you would do that if you had a soul of knots.
Yeah, that's a 15%. He's gone unconscious, it's not good.
Whoopsie.
You just lose more hit points.
But he has a
Probably.
yeah, it's a percentile roll, and there are different conditions add a different percentage to the threshold. It's normally 50%. Well, he now,
Oh god, so it's now 65.
yeah, he now has to roll above 65.
Are there ways to lower it?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting your soul back.
It's only 1 HP. It's
Not
fine.
do that.
How much HP do you have?
50.
Oh, I've got almost double what you've got.
Yeah, he's
No, oh no.
frail
I
and
have more than triple.
You're also a barbarian. I'm on the
I
same
still
page
have.
with
The
you.
I
wizard
still have
has double.
49 days to live. At
Wizard
least.
has double.
And I have a spell that gives me 50 temporary HP.
Oh, good.
Fucking hell.
Okay, we're gonna. By the way, this in character is just us laughing at how malnourished Mathias' knocked out body looks. Just FYI. Just been like, wow, he looks
it's not really
real rough.
malnourished. It's more just sort of like frailer than he was before. Like he just sort of. It's kind of hard to describe, but he just kind of looks a little bit like you could break him over your knee real easy.
I've got short knees.
Even
that must be
Pandal?
pretty easy.
Well, maybe not Pandal,
Oh,
but everyone
not
else.
yet.
What? Even
Not anymore.
Akane.
Yeah, I mean he's real frail looking, but like more so than you remember.
Well, I've already had a strength of 7.
Yeah,
What's it now? -7?
we're getting there.
Ed.
So,
Yeah, we
you're-
well, we
you're
will
just gonna
get how
drink
much
the halfway?
runes. We'll buy those.
oh,
I will insist Coghammer and Mathias will go in the same room though.
okay,
Ah,
Just to test Coghammer's restraint to see if he murders Matthias.
that's fair. That's another
Matthias
party.
has no say in this.
I should organise these at some point.
Would have until you fucking knocked yourself out.
Alms Cook, that's information on the goddesses. Where the fuck is Avril?
So pay you 3 gold
you not-
to not worry about it because we're leaving tomorrow.
Could you not? Can you not control F?
Ah, found it. I probably could, but Avril is going to be spammed throughout this document so much it's not going to help. It's a major
mean-
city. It's a big plot point.
Still,
Well, got big
somewhat.
plot stuff. Nah, I found it. So, ale is gonna, like, if you mark off like 10 gold each for ale, like
Jesus
for
fuck.
for drinks, because if you want the good stuff, it's 3 gold, but then like beyond that, it's
We
like
said we'll buy the good stuff.
okay, well then it's 2 silver or 1 silver each, depending on
I'm
if you
going to
want.
be buying the cheapest possible.
Okay, well, it's Grasslands
buy the
ale.
2 silver
It's not the best. Elbrand is
Chris.
at 2 silver, and Lucky
Oh,
Bear
how
is
much is
3
the
gold.
grassy shit? What's the grassy shit? I forgot what it's called.
Grasslands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1 silver.
Oh
'Cause-
shit, I'm buying that one sort of shit then.
Okay. And then then you got Elbrand at 2 silver and Lucky Bro at 3 gold. There aren't actually rooms here. This is literally just a bar, but you could go to the hotel
Yeah, there we go.
nearby, which also sells Lucky Brew at 10 gold, Elbrand at 5 silver, Grasslands at 2 silver, just a bottle of whiskey, 2 gold, interestingly. There we go, and 5 silver for a 2-bedroom for the night.
Okay.
Doesn't come with breakfast. I
I'll
don't
pay
believe.
for the bedroom.
Okay.
For myself and Pandal.
Okay, I'll pay for Mathias. I'll pay for a room for Akane and then a room for Mathias and Cog. I can facilitate this.
When we get in the room, I'm just gonna get as much fabric as I can and stuff my ears.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
gonna... When it gets Sauriv, just put Mathias on one of the beds, like upside down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you could take a pillowcase off and just kind of stuff it in your ears if you really want to.
You can also stuff a pillowcase down his throat. Also stuff
Well, not a
drink.
whole pillowcase, but he like puts it behind his head and then just like starts stuffing it into his ears as much as he can. Yeah, you can stuff your ears relatively well with that.
After like an hour, I'm gonna throw the bouncy cog at Mathias to see if he's woken up yet.
Oh my god!
Mathias, I need you to roll me a d4.
A D4.
So, Mathias, just as you're beginning to sort of make your way out of the unconsciousness, that looking at a ceiling, that something hits you in the side. I mean, it just is like, where the fuck? And then it just straight in your face, well, in your side, I suppose.
Whoops.
Oh, fuck.
Bounce, 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 bounce,
Gonna
and then back to your
turn
hand.
around.
And the
Face
party
away.
drama begins again.
Look, that was not fake story.
I mean, hey, you know what they say?
Just
battle
turn around,
ourselves.
face the wall away from him.
Just nope, wasn't me.
Do you still catch the cog though? Is the real question.
I mean, yeah, it bounces back to his hand, doesn't it?
Oi, Coghammer.
You do see the cog.
Oi.
So it sort of like bounces around a little bit before it returns to him.
Wait, do I or do I not?
Yeah, you do.
It's really obviously fate
Oh,
story.
for... Coghammer, don't give me that. Fuck's sake. I'm too lazy to get out of bed. Oi, Cog.
That's some threat.
Yeah, I can't hear shit.
Yeah, you can't hear you.
I'm gonna press those sparks in his face.
Oh god. 10-foot range, yeah, probably. It's like a shower of sparks appear in front of your eyes, Coghammer.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight up message him. Oi, I know that's fake. Where are we?
Do you know when message doesn't arrive?
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
No, you don't.
I was hoping you would just go to the door for a message.
There's no response.
Oh
This is
yeah!
boring.
No, yeah, it won't make it to you.
Oh my god.
Coghammer bastard.
What the hell did he do?
Oh, that's memes.
Jesus. Just gonna start poking his face with a mage hand?
Yeah, Coghammer, you start getting poked in the face.
I'm gonna like act like I just woken up wildly and start flailing around.
Okay, yeah, so he just sort of like, ugh! And starts like hitting it this mage hand, trying to bat it away.
Yeah, it'll just disappear. You're not a good actor, you know that?
He is a good sleeper though. Apparently.
One of his many talents.
I give up. Yeah. Matthias is gonna give up.
Okay, so you sort of roll back over and drift off to
Coghammer's
sleep.
Stare at the
Actually, nice.
ceiling for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you roll back over, try and fall asleep. Goes well. You Real
No,
interesting
it
ceiling.
doesn't.
That's a good point. It's a real interesting ceiling, though. It looks bland, but you honestly, after staring at that ceiling for about like 8 hours, you think you might have worn holes into it. Yeah, eventually, you all that aren't Mathias come to, well rested, having a good time. That's debatable actually, but yeah, you're well rested. You make sort of slowly wake up, make your way downstairs if you want, have breakfast.
I will take out the pillowcase out of my ear, put it back on the pillow, and flip the pillow over.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. So you do that. You see little orange marks on the underside
Oh.
No.
that are not in the same place as yours.
Stop. Both of you, fucking stop.
I'm gonna go downstairs and
Yep.
get some breakfast. Perfectly well rested and having a wonderful day.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get me some raw bacon.
Okay, yeah, you can get breakfast or raw bacon for...
I'll get me some cooked bacon for my breakfast.
You can get cooked bacon or raw bacon for 2 silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
More money I don't have.
That's okay. I need to bankrupt you.
Poor you.
I mean, I have 30. I have 3 platinum, 1 gold, and 8 silver pieces.
You are so broke.
Yes.
I spent like 200 gold on the fucking great sword I
I was
have.
gonna say, oh yeah, remember when you got your fucking
Yeah,
sword? That's
fucking
okay.
awesome sword. I don't care anymore. I'm fine. That's all I need.
It won't last.
God.
He'll get Caravan.
No, it won't.
Sorry.
You'd have to survive for that. Anyway,
Come on then.
don't ask me. Anyway, so yeah, you all eventually gather downstairs. What's the plan?
I mean,
Guys,
Get breakfast and wait for rest.
guys, what happened yesterday? There's an actual lapse in my memory.
You drunk a lot.
Yeah, I know
you-
that.
technically
I
you drank
drank-
a little that was very alcoholic, and then passed
Yeah,
out.
I drank.
I don't think that was.
Yeah, hang on, I
alcohol.
passed out.
Yeah.
Well, you know how like when people go to sleep, well, that you wouldn't know, but when people go to sleep, they
Yeah.
usually don't remember what happened around them when they were asleep.
Yeah,
Yes,
which is something I haven't done in ages.
wasn't it a nice change?
I don't think
Absolutely.
that was really sleeping.
I
to
might
be
try it again tonight.
I don't. Hmm.
Do you know how boring the night is? I
I
can't keep
mean,
reading books forever.
It's okay. You can look.
isn't that literally like your thing though? It's just like,
Yeah, kind of.
I don't have any
That
on.
surprises me, to be honest.
oh, the one Nodshakes gave you. How many times have you read that?
A lot.
Well, reading one more can't be that hard.
Mathias just starts counting on his fingers.
Have you tried taking
Yeah, a
up
lot.
painting?
Listen, Mathias, if there's one thing
Uh-huh.
that my mama lizard always told me, it's never to rely on drugs to get to sleep.
Is that what she told you?
Yes, and I didn't listen. But she told me it, so you know, you should probably listen, because she was very wise until she was killed. But she was very wise.
Did she die of a drug overdose?
No, she was executed by me dad.
Ah,
That's
one
what
of
you
the
could
many
have
reasons
just
I
stopped.
wanted to kill him.
You could have just stopped at no, and I feel like this conversation would have flowed far more.
One of the many
what's your
reasons I
dad-
want Caravar so I can kill him.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Also, I can't entirely agree with her sentiment, except in this specific case. Which I can. Mathias, don't drink any more of that, because you passed out like a bitch, and we laughed at you for like 20 minutes.
We did. It was quite funny, to be
It was
honest.
funny. That's why we were laughing, because it was funny.
Yeah.
Well, I had peace and I didn't have to listen to Coghammer snoring.
Eh?
fake okay, your fake snore is bad, but your actual snore is the worst.
Coghammer doesn't snore.
Did you share a room with him?
Yeah.
He does.
We're the bestest of buds.
Yeah, me and Coghammer, we're great friends. He didn't snore. He
You
slept.
could just see
beautifully.
Mathias holding something back.
It's nice the beds are so big. Save a lot of money.
Yeah, you can. Anyway, should we get going back to the wreck near Yosa? Because I believe
Yes.
Iris,
I think we
not
could.
like goddess Iris, but many eyes Iris. wanted
Wait
to
a minute,
come
did
with
we
us.
tell her that we would be like a full day?
We were like, I'll be back soon. She'll be fine.
I don't recall what you told her.
I don't think you were passed out then. I think that's just on you.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. She's a strong, independent woman. She probably saw. She was like, don't we have one of her eyes?
Yeah, you
We have
do.
one
I
of-
saw
Oh,
many
wait,
of
shit,
her
we
eyes.
do.
Yeah. Like,
It's in your bag,
where
I
is it?
believe. In one of the bags I'm holding.
it's a holding.
I think so.
I
Just
believe.
I think we only have one bag of holding.
Oh.
Don't we?
I don't know, but I have one, and I think Akane also has one.
Yeah, I think
That
there's
they
two.
never use.
Yeah,
Akane.
Akane had the ETI, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think it does.
Rick. Hello, are you muted?
Rick.
Have we lost him?
Is he asleep already?
Rick.
Rick?
Rick.
Sorry, but that's coming.
Rick Teddy.
Ah,
okay,
okay,
right,
there
that's
we
it.
go. That's
What
it.
were you asking? Yeah, I do also have a bag of holding, yeah, by the way.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
do you have the eye? Do you have
Yeah.
Iris's eyeball?
I
I
think I
gave
do,
him
yeah.
that.
Okay, we need to.
Yes, it's one of the larger ones that She of a Thousand Eyes has.
Yeah, one of the like woke ones, not one of the like normal ones.
I'll take
That's
that as the back then.
You might want to just like get it out and be like, by the way, we're coming back. So Mathias got chomped like a chomp. Don't worry about it. And then we can go.
I'll get it out of the bag and let it fly around freely. Because we're not the Milagari, of course.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it sort of floats on out. Looks around a bit, curiously. As curiously as I can look.
Well, we're on the other side of the world, and we're coming back to see you.
It sort of just stares unblinkingly at you.
That is very creepy. Could you not do that, please?
You know, eyes like their thing is to like look at you, Sauriv. I don't.
I don't like it.
It stares
You only-
unblinkingly at you then, Pandal, instead.
I stare blinkingly at it back. Did we establish we could open a gate here, or were we too close to every city centre? Well, not city centre, but fire district gate bit.
No, you can open the gate wherever. You could open a gate right next to the gate.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm gonna open the gate.
Yeah, they're not nether portals, dude.
What about?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Okay,
And we're gonna go back to the destroy train.
just in the middle of the tavern, going upstairs.
No, we're gonna go back off. We've rented some rooms. I'll do it. I don't want to disturb the patrons.
Okay, so you head back upstairs and then just
Yeah.
open the gate.
We're gonna suspiciously all walk into
Yep.
one room for the quietest orgy known to man or halfling, and then open a portal and then not be seen again in the city for a while, which will be,
Okay.
I'm sure,
Hopefully.
fantabulously creepy.
Yeah, you head on upstairs. You open a little portal up.
Open the portal to near Yusuf.
Yeah, to yeah. So you come out sideways. I assume everyone puts their mask on, etc., etc. You come out sideways into the train that's on its side, and sort of like fall and well, like half fall. And this time, like a bit more prepared for you. You can catch yourself easy enough.
Mathias is not.
That's a good point. Mathias, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
good grief. Oh, I also still have to roll my D100.
Oh, you do.
Hey!
You
17.
actually
All right.
rolled like semi-well. Okay, that's quite surprising.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh,
Wow.
you keep
Not
your
me
hit
out all you
point.
want, you bastard.
Keep your head.
You
are
can
allowed
keep
to
it
maintain
for
your.
now.
You are allowed to maintain your +1 HP. Yeah, with the 17, yeah, as you sort of step through, you don't go first, and so you see the others like jump through it and suddenly start moving sideways. And they kind of like spin themselves. And you're like, what? And you realise the gate's sideways. And manage to sort of make your way down without too much difficulty.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention. Sorry.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's in the middle of a 40 foot by 40 foot by 40 foot room. 20 feet up a wall on its side.
Yeah.
But you managed to sort of like make it down and land properly without like hurting yourself really. Kind of like lower yourself. And you end up like crawling through some of the like tunnels that were once the tunnels that once like ladder shafts, and the ladder shafts that were once corridors. That's the word. And eventually make your way back out into the open. Unless you want to go looking to steal more things from the train.
No.
I'll say, does Coghammer
well,
start
I mean-
running off?
Yeah.
I
Matthias
don't-
is
I don't particularly want to lose another sword, so I'm good.
Matthias is definitely looking around.
Still carrying the fucking stick, just BT dubs.
The giant one.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a staff. I'm just like twirling it around and shit.
The staff of duplicity. So what I'm hearing is, Sauriv, you want to go stick your sword in another little crevice?
No.
Can you pause by there?
You want to stick your sword into the crevice?
I mean, it's not en route. You'd have to make your way there.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'd have to go specifically. Yeah, I
Yeah, it's actually further into the train, and then it's like a dead end essentially. So it's not en route. You could go there if you want, because it's D&D. You can go anywhere you want.
Fairs.
But we don't want to.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the
I
place
just
we
really-
said we were gonna go about 3
Yeah.
sessions ago.
So
Oh, good grief.
you return at long last to the outside world. You see the sort of planescape in front of you, the foothills behind you that then lead up into the huge mountains where Yosa is. It's kind of like more grassy plains than anything in front of you, and then eventually it like makes its way into like forest. So looking east, and you sort of can see the white and yellow, mostly tents of the sort of tent city that's a slight ways north of you. You make your way over that way, and you get a few strange looks, but no one seems to question you as you arrive.
Okay.
Okay, if we go to Iris's tent, are Wallace and Gromit still?
Yeah, they are in exactly the same place they were before, having not moved. And as you open the tent, she appears to be in exactly the same place as she was before, having not moved.
Hi, we're back. Hello.
Uh.
Hi.
Oh, hey. I didn't think it would take that long.
Oh,
Neither did we, but we got very distracted. Sorry
yeah,
about
I've got short legs. Sorry. Now shorter. Thanks, Mathias.
You're welcome.
You do appear to have lost 4 inches of height.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Now we're gonna go with
Very
plans
well.
to go to the Realm Sea,
Yes.
and then off to the place I've forgotten the name of. What's the spooky plane where Mathias' soul is right now?
What is it called?
Tenebris.
That's the one.
Thank you. And then there, right? So you said you knew how to like get there from here and here from there and there from there to here.
To Tenebris. I think that can be doable. That's not too difficult. Very well.
Alright then.
And she just claps her hands together, and you are all suddenly just floating.
Whoa, hello.
This.
Can we breathe?
Yeah, you seem to be able to. There's no air, but you seem to be able to breathe. It's a weird sensation.
Whee!
Yeah, can we like swim?
You can try and swim, but with no air, you can't actually push off of anything. You seem to be static in place. The sky around you, which is also underneath you, which is a interesting sensation, seems to sort of be a shifting mass of purple and black, with the occasional sort of like white dot, speck of light, the occasional flash of light here and there, It's a very strange-looking sky that seems to
My
sort
wings
of...
work.
Your wings, you seem to be unable to move yourself with your
I
wings.
swore I'd never smoke that type of mushroom again. Why am I here? This is so weird.
Where is here? What
I
is
assume
here?
the realm sea.
Yeah.
Definitely smoked something like this before.
Iris is...
I am desperately trying to swim. This is not
Yeah.
my kind of sea.
It doesn't seem to be
I'm gonna-
helping you, Sauriv. Iris...
Still trying.
Iris
Still
is sat on the same sort of cushion that she was before, cross-legged, just sort of like floating in front of you guys,
Yargon,
surrounded by many eyes. Yes.
question.
Mhm.
How similarly looking is this to that time I just got so big I could hold the earth like it was a ball?
Not at all.
Whatever. Okay.
This is not. Everything is real
This is
small.
not
Well,
outer
I am
space.
huge. No. This is a different plane of existence where maybe not everything is quite as it seems, and things are a
Okay.
little fucky, to put to put it lightly.
Just flailing
Right.
around. So what now?
Well, now we need to find a... Well, I suppose you could either walk, and she sort of gestures.
We
And
might be already having some trouble with that prospect.
she sort of gestures
Yeah.
behind you.
I'm gonna try to turn around.
Yep.
Yeah, and as you think about, like, turning around, you seem to just turn around.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is weird.
I think
And,
about dancing.
yeah, you consider dancing. And behind you...
Doesn't work like that.
behind you, there is...
Amazing.
what you call it? This sort of...
A giant dragon that's gonna kill us all.
no.
Yay.
Behind you there is this sort of huge sphere that appears to be just floating. That you can see the surface of the world on, but it's not... Like the sphere is maybe a kilometer across looking. It's big, but it's not planet big. And you can see where you just were, the area near Avril. You can see the train, and as you look at it, it seems to be like looking through a fisheye lens. Everything sort of bends and stretches away towards the edges. And you're like looking down from above the clouds, and you sort of see the clouds. They kind of like move around the edge, but never quite crossing the center of your vision. And you can see this. You can see the train and like the tent city up in the sort of effectively top left from your current perspective. And you can see the mountains beginning to rise up on a whole stretch of like grasslands and where it leads into forest, but you can't... It's no bigger than that. You can't see Malakadi, you can't even see the edge of the water. It's a strange sort of weird perspective of part of the world, if that makes sense.
This is weird.
Do we go this way or?
That
No.
is where we came from.
I'm getting really dizzy.
I'm gonna try and turn around back to everyone else.
Yeah, you can sort of turn to them.
I am kind of spinning around in a circle.
Okay.
Sauriv,
That's where...
just
Mm,
Sauriv,
where-
use your noggin and think about staying up straight and still.
How? Oh, fail.
You too, Coghammer.
What?
Just like consider it. Be like, ah, should I dance or should I stay still? And then you'll be like, I'll stay still, and then you'll stay still.
If you
I'm gonna think about standing on Mathias' head.
you have
Oh my
to
god.
will yourself to move. It's an exercise in mental fortitude, I suppose.
Think real hard about standing on Mathias' head.
You sort of like, you're like, I'd really like there would just be a great like little like stepping stone. You begin to float up towards above Mathias.
I'm gonna think nope away from this guy.
Yeah, and you sort of look at him, and your reactions are nowhere near as fast as you'd like. And he gets to within maybe like half a foot of you before you actually start moving. There's none of you are used to this at all. Your reactions are
Ooh,
significantly
it's like the
slow.
ring. And I'm gonna try and go as fast as I can, just zip between everyone.
Okay. What's your intelligence? Like big number? Fucking modifier?
14.
Same.
14 by 3, because movement is 3 times your intelligence.
I thought you were a
score.
wizard.
His
Haha.
Coghammer.
He's Coghammer. He is whatever he wants to be. So yeah, it's 42 feet of movement. So you're actually a lot faster than normal, like more than double your normal speed. No, nearly double your normal speed. I'm retarded.
I have the same intelligence as the fucking wizard. What?
Yeah, that wizard.
What is it? What is it? Intelligence times 3.
Yes.
Oh, no, how fast am I?
9 times 3.
27, by the way. You don't have to roleplay Sauriv that hard. You don't need to go.
I am
Still
10
faster
feet
than my
small.
normal speed.
I'm 10
Same.
feet smaller. Slower than normal.
Additionally,
13,
whilst you're on this plane, strength and dexterity saving throws are replaced with intelligence saving throws.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
You can't dodge out of the way of
This is
something
my element.
with movement if dodging out of the way of something is thinking.
Oh wait, actually, intelligence saving throws are higher than strength and dex for me.
Yeah, they would be.
It's proficiency.
It's a
Mathias is
difference.
also.
It's a difference of 3 for
Yeah.
dexterity saving throws. It's a difference of 10 for strength saving throws.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
So-
Difference of 6 for Dex and like -1 for
Yeah.
Strength. So
For Mathias, it's also a difference of 10 for strength saving throws. For the better. He's gonna try zipping around a little.
Yeah, you're just as fast as Coghammer as you begin to get the hang of how to move in this weird space.
I have an intelligence of 19.
Okay, no, never mind. You're way faster than Coghammer. I forgot it was Pandal said he was 14. Yeah, you're kinda a speedy boy. You're doing what is it? It's 57 feet roughly in a turn. You're like whoo-hee, zippity zippity.
comes Mario.
Oh, this is quite enjoyable.
Whee!
Is there anything on this plane that's of note other than floating around?
Well, there's a number of entities that are perhaps best avoided. There are
Right.
actually a few cities here, although they're also
Oh.
perhaps best avoided.
Oh.
Mostly.
Is this whole plane best avoided?
Probably. It has
Right.
its uses and it has its upsides, but the more important things are the ones you should avoid.
Mm-hmm.
You're really looking for something that looks like that, and she sort of gestures behind you. But it'll be mostly black on the inside. Although if it's... well, there's a sort of chance if you find one that it might not be where you're looking.
How so?
Well, there are 2 planes that would be completely black,
No.
so you want to be careful.
Well, how do we tell them apart then?
That's the hard part. Can you see
Right.
magic?
I can.
That should help. You'll see the essence of the plane.
Is this another case where I don't know how to cast magic on this plane?
If you're not familiar with casting magic outside of the arcane flux, then no, you wouldn't.
I don't remember how familiar I am with that.
I'm pretty sure you learned it.
Yeah.
You learn specific spells.
Yeah, one spell.
I don't recall which one.
I do not believe it was detect
Blade
magic.
shift. Something, I think.
It was the Danish people
Oh, it's
one,
plane
wasn't it?
shift one, yeah.
If I can...
No,
you, had,
GS plane shift.
you had a scroll of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Should
Then.
be enough. Yeah.
Don't think I learned anything.
No.
Basically, we have a 50-50 chance of being in big trouble.
Right, so
Basically, I'm useless.
50-50.
let's
To be fair,
say,
we're already it's pretty bad.
let's say we wind up in the wrong plane. How are we gonna be able to tell that?
Well, to start with, there won't be anything there. And you won't be able to breathe.
Ready sounds pretty bad.
And it'll be so cold that your blood freezes in your veins. And then you'll be dead.
Whee!
Right, so...
Okay, is there
Can
a
we-
way to figure that out before our blood freezes and we die? Or is that just sort of a non-optional part of the equation?
As said, fine. If you see these, you need to get close to them and they'll suck you in and spit you out onto the plane you're looking for. There is a relatively fine line between being sucked in and being able to see it if you can see magic. But if you can get to that line, then, well, you'll be able to see the essence of the plane. If it's the essence of nothing, then that's not the one you're looking for. If it's the essence of darkness, that is.
Okay.
But Mathias, you can
But I
definitely
need to
see magic here, right?
Well, I can see Yeah, if we go back there and I point at the regular world, I cast detect magic and we come back. Then I can, yeah,
Somehow
absolutely.
I feel like that's not gonna work because you're gonna be like, oh, let's manipulate the flux, and then walk through the thing, and there's no flux anymore, and then you won't be able to do that.
Well, guess what? I only know how to cast spells inside the flux.
Right. I think I've got a hand on this.
Yeah, you seem to be
I think.
upside down there, friend, but I appreciate the effort.
Oh shit, I am.
Yeah, you wanna like spin a bit?
I begin spinning
Oh,
very
you get,
slowly.
you get no, yeah, just like that. Yeah.
I want to start moving circles around Sauriv.
Oh god. Yeah, you can...
I'm just gonna like, I'm just encouraging Sauriv to like spin. I'm like, you're doing it, you're doing great.
I've been circling.
I'm just like
through
spinning upside down, moving circles around his head.
Okay, yeah, you're just zipping around with around Sauriv like an absolute... an
Can I
absolute
puke on this plane? I think I'm going to puke.
I'm gonna like
recommend it.
back a bit.
You might...
Well,
try
maybe
it.
you can't. Maybe your puke has to will itself to be puked.
You can, and you might draw attention that you don't want to draw.
Don't puke.
I stop moving around him.
Going to very slowly correct myself. It's gonna take a while.
About a quarter of the way through, I'm just gonna turn back to Iris. We're just giving Sauriv like a constant like thumbs up of like, you're doing good. Supportive turning thumbs up.
If you are incapable of seeing magic, I can perhaps lend you a piece of one of my eyes.
If
That
that
would-
works, that would be great.
Solve the issue, I think.
Right. Who wants it?
Oh, oh, oh!
No, hang on.
Coghammer's like a whiz fast.
You say the plane suck us in.
He's so excited he
Yes.
almost shoots.
If I'm faster than him, does that mean I have a greater chance of not getting sucked in?
Maybe. I couldn't say.
Also, it's my soul we're going for. If anyone's gonna die over this, it should be me.
I
Yeah, that's
agree.
fair.
I
I'm
love you
not
guys.
sure I want to be in here anymore.
Gavin.
I'm just gonna fly over to Sauriv, hold him still until he's actually still, then let go and see what happens.
Sort of begins to
build up.
slowly drift in like all three axes, just tumbling away from you.
But I'm gonna grab him again. I'm gonna grab him by his ankle while he's upside down.
Okay.
Slowly pull him over to Pandal.
Yeah.
All this.
I will like hold through his ankle and then like try and turn him to like correct him.
Sauriv, you're being like dragged downwards, and then you're like being dragged sideways and like turned and like tossed around.
Okay, if you just stop moaning, you big lizard. Okay.
Ooh, I know what will help. And I'm just gonna float over to Sauriv, get like on his shoulder and give him a head massage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why are you? What?
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna like
Iris.
try and keep him in place as well as I'm on the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Iris.
Sauriv, just think of this as like you can't go, like you can't spin that way. Just move like this. Always face that way, and just move like left, right, forwards, and backwards, and you should be okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
you can.
try that.
You
I'm going
okay?
to, I'm going to try
Isn't
that,
that the
and
opposite?
Oh, he's just on a 2D plane now. He's just moving on a 2D plane.
my tiny brain is able to
Oh,
comprehend
God.
that. So yes,
So you can do 2D. It's fine.
yeah, I can do 2D.
He's seen pictures. It's alright.
I've seen pictures. Most of them aren't even accurate.
Most of them aren't even that good. Thank you.
Yes,
Iris.
Mathias?
If you're willing to part with that eye, because I've been mostly. I'm sorry, I'd appreciate it.
Sure. She plucks one of them out of the air. And very carefully puts her fingers to the lens, sort of squeezes it, just pulls the lens off, and you can see there's still eye underneath. And she sort of grimaces as she does it, as though it like hurts.
She pulling off like a contact lens. That's
She is pulling off a contact lens, essentially, from what it looks like. And it sort of comes off, and just, that feels weird. And she like sort of just tosses the eye to one side, and it like floats off and does its own thing. If you'd come here, and she's still holding it between thumb and finger.
I'll come over hesitantly.
And she puts a hand sort of on your head and just pulls your eyebrow back, and then the finger on the other hand pulls the sort of cheek down, and sort of just pushes this contact lens into your eye. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Because I'm good at those.
Yes. By the way, if you fail, you die. 10. Oh,
That's
good.
fine.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it stings like a bitch.
Ow!
It's there.
Oh, good no.
You can see sort of this. In one eye, you can see the sort of faint, shimmering magical essence coming from all around you. There's appears to be some kind of bright, blinding light coming from behind you. Oh, not blinding, but some bright light coming from behind you. There's sort of... You can now see something that you couldn't see before, which looks familiar, although extremely different to the Detect Magic spell. You're not used to seeing it in this context, essentially.
This is really off-putting. Just do the thing where you hold a hand in front of one eye, then the other.
Yeah, you can.
Yep. This is really off-putting. This is gonna take some getting used to.
Well, she sort of like finally lets go of your face, like pushes you away.
Thanks.
That's
Do I need to take that out after some time?
eventually, yes. I'd say maybe don't leave it in there for more than a day, or might start
Right.
to corrode the eyeball.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Reassuring.
Also, while it's there, try not to heal at all, because it will corrode your eyeball if you do that.
Right.
Just don't get hurt, Mathias. It'll be fine. You've been so good at that in the past.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Here, and then when you were an eagle and your face melted off.
A question about Tenebris. The
Yes.
flux doesn't so happen to be present there, does it?
No.
Right.
The flux is not present on most planes. In fact, the flux is
Looks
present
like
on
I'm
one
gonna
plane.
Looks like I'm gonna be very useful in that fight.
Well, it depends what you're fighting.
Well, whatever took my soul.
That? Well, who knows?
I thought we were just gonna like steal it back. Do we have to fight it?
Well, by the stars, I hope not.
I don't think we're really the steely type.
I also don't think there are many stars around.
So Eve is no T-posing.
T-pose for maximum efficiency.
Oh my.
Is he moving in on 2D plane though? Has he
Yes,
got a
I'm
hang
moving
on
on to the plane.
for
I'm
him?
ignoring
the 2D.
the fourth dimension.
He is slowly
Let's-
rotating, very slowly.
Oh no!
So the plane is slowly shifting.
Oh, I'm gonna keep trying to correct him, so he stays on the same 2D plane.
He's just like slowly rolling away from you. You like correct it.
4
And it's,
degrees of freedom? How many degrees of freedom is this?
it's 6 degrees of freedom.
Not for him.
Well, yeah. 5, I suppose, if you just can't go up and down.
Yeah, fair.
And then 4 because you're not rolling like that. So yeah, 4.
Thank you, Gav.
You're welcome.
Did you just send him a picture of a T-posing lizard?
No,
No, just
I put it out of context.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
really miss that.
So,
Yeah, I guess we're gonna look around? Question mark?
Any direction to start us off in?
well, you're looking for darkness. So, I'd say that way. She points sort of down. And you can see that it sort of begins to dim, and the sort of purple and black mass that is sort of boiling, that is the skybox essentially, from what you can tell, begins to sort of become darker, from this sort of like magenta, sort of pink above you to this very dark purple. And it seems to sort of be darker in that direction. And as she sort of like
Right.
points, she kind of like rolls forward, so she's pointing forward, and it's now just in front of her.
Don't do that, you'll confuse Sauriv.
That's okay.
Right. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I'm still on the wrong 2D plane.
Mhm.
Okay, I wanna go, hey Sauriv, I need, like, you've got something on your face. I'm gonna, like, float up to his face. I'm gonna, like, cover his eyes with my hands. And I'm
Okay.
gonna, like, push him over so he's basically on the right 2D plane to go
Okay.
downward. And then take my hands off his eyes.
Okay.
And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna look at everyone else who've, like do the same thing so it looks like nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Iris, can you detect the flux here?
The flux? Well, it's not here.
Well,
The sphere behind you guys shimmers and vanishes. Silently. It's just no longer there.
well. Akane, can you
Where'd
give
that
me the
go?
bag for him?
Oh, it's
Can I
not
what?
behind, it's not to your side, I suppose.
Can I what?
Can you give me the bag for a minute?
Yeah. You hand him the bag.
Yeah?
I'm gonna rummage down the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out a bottle.
Okay.
You know which one?
I'm assuming this is the
Now,
island.
really?
The one with the island on it.
You're going to summon the island in a bottle here. Is this what you're planning
I'm
to
just
do?
gonna pull it
This
out.
is where we're doing
I'm
this?
just gonna pull it out.
All
Yep.
of all places.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it myself first.
What, with your good eye or
With the eye. Yeah,
your good eye or your magic eye?
both.
Okay. Yeah. You can see the magic on it. A little
Okay.
bit. Not crazy.
Well, would I know what the flux looks like?
The flux. What? Oh, the
Well-
flux just looks like background magic to you, which you don't see here.
Okay. And I don't suppose I've seen it in the bottle either.
You don't see magic in the bottle at all. The bottle itself is magic. You can't
Right.
tell beyond that.
Right. Iris, I don't suppose you can tell if there's any flux in this bottle at all, can you?
Flux.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see into it, so I don't know.
Well, shit.
I don't know what you're trying to do. What is
Well,
Where did you get
That
that?
is a long time ago. Where did we get this?
Locals.
Yeah, it was in the box, I think.
Was it in the box?
As I begin to think about something else, I slowly drift off again.
Sauriv begins to slowly wander away.
I'm gonna like
Was
sit
it?
on Sauriv's shoulders like usual, but instead of like just being on his shoulders, I'm gonna like chaperone him to make sure he's like on the same
It's
plane.
all okay.
Well,
Perfect.
It's like slight course correction, you know.
We shall combine!
Our powers combined, we can actually fucking go places, dude.
well, according to them,
Like
it
it's
was in a
odd.
box that made things shrink.
Not that box.
Was it in a different box?
Yes.
In the chest in the
The
local
box that
fortress,
makes
wasn't
things shrink. You mean your dick.
Oof. It
Haha.
was the
Cute.
Cube. Oh yeah. Fuck.
It wasn't the one we found the book we sold in. It was just a box in the fortress, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Oh, see, I know things. I was here the whole time.
Also, we found this with the Lopers.
Yes.
That's why I said Lopez, because that's where we found it.
Well, I did not hear that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. You also were told to open it by Larkin.
And then we still haven't.
Yeah. We still haven't opened it.
It was like just
Well, here would be a
open this or
How
dangerous
something.
many
place to
episodes
do
has had to
so.
go? Like 25 or something?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year ago.
No, but it was last year.
No. So yeah, we've had this for a while.
Oh. Wait, it's the 7th.
My
Okay.
line of thought was, if I can't cast if there's no flux, maybe I can bring the flux to Tenebris?
Maybe. You can certainly try.
This looks like
I have
a
a
regular
feeling
roll.
this is going to be end very badly.
I don't quite think that's how that works, but you can try.
Well, it looks like the regular rolled enough.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
So I was hoping maybe this is a piece of the regular roll. That ought to be fluxed.
I don't think that's how that works.
I have no idea.
I'm not really sure either.
Well, maybe we'll keep it for another time then. I'll
Who
put it
knows?
back in the bag and give the bag back to Akane.
20 episodes later.
I will say, the only thing you can see on it magical is it has an essence you're unfamiliar with. It's essentially like looking at a school of magic you've never seen before.
Okay.
That's what in.
Yes.
Island magic.
You're way closer than you should be.
Magic Island.
It looks... It's a sort of aura of energy that kind of... It's a light blue feeling. It isn't a light blue colour, but it feels light blue, you know?
Feels like blue. What does that even mean?
Not a lot, but then when you're like looking at magic, it makes sense. And it's sort of, well, maybe cyan feeling more than light blue. But like... Yeah, it's strange. You've never seen it before. It gives off sort of a weird feeling of like ocean, maybe.
No.
What?
It's an island in a bottle.
Yeah.
There would be ocean around it.
Right. Okay. I thought you just figured out the very subtle hint I was giving you there, but you haven't. Never mind.
We're retarded, Yargon. Of course we haven't.
No.
Yeah.
It's the plane of
Been
water.
playing D&D with us for like over a year.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I haven't. You can't prove anything.
Right.
We're gonna go forward if Mathias is done with
Well-
his escapade.
Yes.
Okay.
Iris, thanks for everything. I hope we'll all see you again.
Very well. You see something purple.
If not, thanks for everything.
Just. Right. Well, good luck. And she vanishes. And yeah, you see something purple just vroom, streak past you at a speed that is, like, incomprehensible. You It's way faster than than the speed of like an arrow.
My god, that was incomprehensibly fast.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Ludicrous speed.
We're gonna bloody need that luck. Right, let's go.
Another one.
I don't know, I'm feeling
Past you.
pretty lucky.
Right, let's go quickly. Just gonna point at the blackness and
has-
start drifting in that direction.
I know, you let the eye float freely, didn't you?
She did, I
Okay.
think. But yeah.
Akane did, yes.
Yeah, I counted. Okay, cool. But
What
the eye just, boom, and it's gone.
Oh yeah,
The
I
same
released the
speed.
eye, yeah.
It's with you, and it's just gone. The same speed as the other ones that you saw just float past.
Huh.
Yeah, they're like super fast.
It's like she's smart or something.
Something like that.
I see what you did
Alright, intelligence
I hate
30 eyeballs.
there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna very slowly to accommodate for big boy.
Yes, for
Go
Sauriv.
that direction.
I'm gonna point Sauriv in the right direction.
Float on down.
Me and Coghammer will orient him.
Just gonna keep giving him a massage.
Okay.
Make adjustments when needed.
I'm on one shoulder, Coghammer's like on top of his head. And we're just like, we're going.
The Megazord was like 30% complete.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So you're like going, and you're going. It's an awful lot of
Slow.
sea. An awful lot of realms.
I'll be
Do we
looking
see
around
anything
testing this
massive and
eyeball.
spooky?
Yeah, you do. What was that, Mathias?
I'll be looking around testing this eyeball.
Okay. Yeah, you see a lot of nothing in particular. You don't notice anything that is like magical at all. You don't see a background magic here because the flux is missing, and you don't see anything else really other than you guys that's magic.
I'll have a good look at the party then.
Yeah, because it's the same range as detect magic, so it's not that far. And as you're looking around, what's the highest passive perception in the group? Just out of interest.
Mine's 20.
Where's my
I'm
sheet?
guessing that's-
Mine's 12. It's like
15.
15 or something with hearing, but
17, but yes, 12.
7.
20, is that the highest?
Mhm.
Why are you the
Apparently
wisest?
so.
I don't like that. So,
I'm not the wisest, I just have expertise in percent.
okay.
Big difference.
I was going to say, why is the bard the wisest? What the fuck? So, yeah, as you look around, Pandal, you notice it first, and then slowly the others do notice it, except for Mathias and Akane. You two.
What? I've got a 17.
Oh, who said they had a 13? Someone have a 13?
I
Wait,
said
I don't know.
15.
Didn't anyone even
close
mention
enough. 15. That's what I'm thinking of.
Rick threw out
Sorry.
a lot of numbers. I'm not entirely sure what his is.
Yeah, 12.
Okay.
Mine
15.
says a mighty 9.
Your passive perception is 9?
Oh, pass it? Oh, right, 15.
I was going to say.
What?
Oh, okay, so, Sauriv, you don't see it either. So,
Nope.
Coghammer... yeah, Coghammer, thingy, and thingy. Basically, Pandal and Mathias. You two,
Hey.
Pandal first, and then Mathias, you two see a very noticeable, well, not so noticeable, I suppose, sort of shadow moving in the distance, close to where you're looking. And it looks, like, big. And you realise you have no reference for scale here. Everything's just sort of there. I mean, no sense of scale. You can't tell how far away it is. You don't even have, like, particularly light to work on. Everything's got this very dull, neutral lighting. You can't really tell where shadows are. There's not really any main light source casting shadows, so you can't even tell from that. But you see this shadow moving. A huge distance away from you, potentially. Or maybe
Very
not. And maybe
Gentle
it's small.
wave.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to notice you. It's a sort of long, serpentine-looking shadow with You can't see it. It seems to be maybe potentially moving away from you.
Okay.
And you notice a number of sort of glowing orbs along its back that sort of briefly appear into view as it sort of moves. And you see that, like, along its side, it has these almost bioluminescent blue, like, little dots all down its side. And it's eventually it sort of like turns.
So I was just going to ask. I thought you'd have done. Continue.
Eventually it sort of turns, and you get a glimpse of its face, and it has these tendrils that come off it with like bioluminescent or glowing orbs at the end, and this huge set of teeth at the front. This massive face. But its body appears to be mostly black. You can't tell if it's scaled or anything.
Let's not go anywhere near that thing.
Yeah, second.
What is it?
Don't look too fast or think about it too much.
You see the lights in the distance. Yeah, actually, no. Don't look.
As you
Wait,
begin to discuss it, you see it begin to turn towards you as its head begins moving in your direction.
I'm gonna think very hard about flanking around.
I'm going to think very hard about not speaking about it.
Okay, you're thinking about not speaking about it particularly?
No, I'm going to think about dancing again. I'm going to seriously consider dancing.
Okay. So you're absolutely not thinking about it.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about dancing.
I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Fuck. I'm thinking about dancing though.
Five. Also, Mathias, I need you to make one as well.
Oh boy.
no.
I can't roll a 5 on this.
12.
Okay,
Well, I rolled a 5 on that die.
Like.
Okay, so...
Dice just loves proving you wrong.
Yeah, it really does. So, as you begin to absolutely not think about this...
Thinking about dancing. I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about
You're not
dancing.
thinking about it, you're thinking about dancing, you're not thinking about it, you're thinking about dancing.
No, I'm thinking about dancing. I'm going to
You're thinking
consider.
about dancing, but
It'll be like.
it's sort of just... It's just
Sauriv
on
did
the
the
edge of your
tango.
thoughts, and you can't quite get it away from the edge of your thoughts, and this thing begins to... I mean, you don't see eyes, but it's certainly coming towards you now.
We're not outspeeding that thing, are we?
It's nice, Sauriv. Just think faster. Don't talk
What
about
are you
it.
gonna do?
Sauriv, you just need to focus real hard on going that way, and I'm going to point forward.
Oh my
I'm gonna rub his head towards the direction.
Vom, I need
okay,
Vom, I need
Aye.
the tomato now.
That's not a good idea right now. The tomato is not a good idea right
Tomato now.
Makes it worse.
We need to get that thing out of Sauriv's head. Tomato
No, it's
now.
not in his head. It's in. He doesn't know.
Being busy with Sauriv's gonna help us.
Also, we're having a meta conversation. We're steering Sauriv. Sauriv is going forwards. I want to be like, so Sauriv, how's Astra? Have you thought about her since you left Midakari?
a little bit? What do you
I'm gonna
mean?
try. Does
And
Vom
Mathias, how's
does
Astra?
Pandal have a bag of holding?
I do.
He does.
I'm gonna try and sneak up behind him and snatch the tomato out.
Okay. Reaching.
Possible. Oh my god, you're gonna actually fuck with my bag of holding. That's
Go,
Oh, absolutely.
go for it. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand to not be noticed.
Yeah, roll
I'm doing it anyway.
20 passive perception. Fuck you, 20 passive perception.
Okay, Pandal, you see him reaching in. Why is he reaching into your bag of holding, Pandal?
I'm gonna fucking turn to him immediately. I'm probably gonna accidentally turn Sauriv into him as well.
Okay.
Can I get the
Why
tomato?
am I facing this way? What's the
No,
idea?
because he sees you and immediately just goes to stop you.
Don't touch that. I swear to.
Pandal,
It's technically
tomato,
fine.
now.
What's
Not a
this
good
about
idea,
tomato?
Mathias.
What is this about tomato? Oh, I just want to show you a tomato. I thought that would be funny.
Don't. Don't
Yeah,
like
no,
I'm
let's
gonna start
do.
like rubbing Sariv's chin and we're
Rub,
gonna
rub,
get back. We're just gonna get back on course.
Let's see what happens. 'Cause
Mathias,
you're
I
the
feel like
slowest
this
of
is
all. You can't even catch us. We could have tomatoes everywhere around you, right now.
Matthias.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're doing a good job of making me want to kill you.
Nice. I'm gonna give Sauriv chin scratches, something like that. Sauriv, don't listen to
I'm
him.
gonna plug a finger in Sauriv's ear and keep rubbing.
Why are you? What?
Just don't think about it.
What are you doing?
Whatever you do, don't think about tomatoes. And I'm just gonna...
Think about tomatoes, please.
I'll pull my
think
finger
about
out and just
tomatoes.
cover his ear instead. And rub.
So you're now rubbing my ears.
We are a weird D&D party gang. We're massaging our barbarian into not getting us murdered by a giant space worm.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have slowed down. In fact, it's getting closer, and it's getting closer real fast.
I'm just gonna keep going.
I'm just gonna look and turn around and be like,
I glance back, and
I'm not glancing back. I'm not looking back at that thing.
well,
Matthias is glancing back.
Matthias glances back. It's maybe.
Sauriv is trying to, glancing back.
Rub.
But I don't think he's going to be able to.
I mean, I don't think they can. Oh no, because it's strength. Yeah, actually, no, you probably can't.
Oh no, yeah.
Be outwilled by these guys. It's kind of how that works. This creature that is approaching Matthias, its teeth are about the size of a mountain. You're getting a sense of scale now. It is.
You bastard, we're not even thinking about you.
For fuck's sake, Matthias, stop!
Matthias, as you say that, you see the sort of. I sent a picture of it, by the way, in
Yeah, it looks
That's
fucking
fine.
horrific.
It looks like it's gonna kill us all. I'm so
welcome.
excited.
You see these sort of tendrils coming off of its face begin to sort of like pulse with an energy. As
I'm
you
going for the bag again.
think of it.
And I'm gonna try and brute force my intelligence you to get the damn tomato out.
How do I stop him reaching into the bag of holding that allows me to resurrect my wife? What roll is that? What do I have to roll against that?
I have no idea.
Is it just an intelligence? Because I'll roll that.
Yeah, I
roll
think
a
that's. I think we're going to go with an opposed intelligence if you're effectively opposed strength checking it.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll an intelligence.
I'm going to have to ask this because it might be relevant soon.
What?
Will my attacks that normally use strength
Yes.
use intelligence? Well, I'm fucking useless.
I don't think we're attacking this thing.
I
I think
think-
it just eats us whole.
Yeah, and I think everyone is useless in this party in this plane. Like,
yeah,
no one is
magic-
magic.
Yeah.
Coghammer,
And
right? That's about it.
barbarians. Yeah.
Over then he's muted. But anyway, yeah, explore opposed intelligence to stop Matthias doing this, right?
Yes.
Flat intelligence?
Do you have proficiency in athletics?
I do not.
Then yes.
However,
I have proficiency in acrobatics. Does that help? Is that the way?
No, it has to be athletics.
I can't luck it because I know the result. Fuck.
Hey, that's not how luck works. You see. You can.
I can. Sick. I'm lucking it.
Yeah, that's why luck is like the most bullshit.
Fuck
Oh.
you.
20, yeah. So, yeah, Matthias, you just can't quite force past him. He like grabs your wrist. And
Oh,
the-
thank you, Matthias. Stop trying.
Pandal, I need a bloody tomato right
No,
now.
you don't.
Yes,
Think
I do.
about what Sauriv would look
I
like
do.
in a
Yes.
salsa dress.
Oh, I
Think
want-
about it. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
I wanna see what Sauriv looks like if he has a tomato right in front of his bloody eyes on his snout. Imagine that, Sauriv. Just think real hard about that.
Also, continue thinking about moving.
I'm thinking about it really hard right now. Give me the bloody tomato.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding and I'm gonna pull out the tomato for Matthias because I don't trust him in there.
Sure. Yeah, you pull out the tomato. Matthias, this creature is beginning to
I'm not
gain
looking
on
at
you.
it.
Well, it's beginning to gain on you to the point where you can almost... Like, you know where it is. You just know. It's in your thoughts. You can't get it out of your head now. You can think about it. You can't unthink about it.
It's an earworm!
And right now,
I'm gonna.
you know
But
exactly
I'm
where it
gonna
is,
turn-
and it is getting closer to you, and it wants you in particular. And it
Also,
wants
I am
you
super ready to take the
real
tomato off
fast.
Matthias.
Sure.
Just like, because I need that tomato, so that tomato, I will die for that tomato.
So I know it wants me specifically.
Well, you think it kind of wants to eat you, but like also maybe everyone else, because like it's in your thoughts
It's free
and you're in
snacks.
its thoughts, and it's gaining on you.
I'm suddenly just gonna push the tomato back into Pandal's chest, run, I'm gonna bolt it tangentially away from the party.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna put the tomato back in my bag.
it doesn't appear.
You
From what you
know
can tell,
never split the party.
It doesn't seem to be changing course, because you get the feeling it doesn't really need to.
You can't outrun the sides of its mouth, Prometheus. What are you trying? Okay, also a question. I've seen this thing. Do I have these background thoughts, or is me just being happy,
No,
content, and
you're
with other
like
things?
it keeps flashing into your mind because there's a giant worm that might eat all of you.
Not worried.
But well, wisdom saves
I'm not
saves
that
says
worried.
otherwise.
Yeah, but
Like,
I'm gonna try and cast Eldritch Blast in his direction.
okay, it does not
Fucks.
reach.
does I know just about happen though?
That's
They
also a good
cost.
point, actually. Yeah. Wait, no. You have Eldritch Blast from being a Warlock, do you not? So yes, it does cast.
Sick.
It just there's like green beam lances out. It doesn't even like normally you'd see it like light things up beyond its range or something. You cast a beam. It has no effect on this creature. It is very long distance away.
Okay, Yargon, gonna be honest, I didn't exactly keep track of which spell are Warlock and which spell are Wizard.
Well, Eldritch Blast is not on the wizard list, so I'm going to make the assumption.
Yeah, that's fair.
Should probably figure that out though.
Yes.
Really quickly.
You should keep track of your spells and stuff, Matthias. Or should I say Gav?
You made it really bloody weird.
Always write down the source of your spells.
The one who lost your soul, lol.
Also that.
I'm Dory from Finding Nemo right now. I am.
Wait.
Just keep swimming. So hard.
Uh-huh.
Just keep swimming. Just
You
keep
see,
swimming.
there's one of these orbs that you've that you saw before, maybe a kilometre across, blinks into existence between you and this creature, and its attention suddenly snaps to it. This thing, it's sort of a glowing, bright white orb of blinding light, and this creature sort of, for a brief moment, pauses, and then you see it sort of like lurch forward and just consume it whole. And it's ridiculously big. Like, this orb is maybe the size of about like half of one of the teeth on it. It's huge.
Just keep swimming. Just
And it's
keep...
still-
Yeah, I'm
have
still
met
going
any
at full
patches of
speed.
notable darkness yet, by the way?
Well.
Other than the fucking worm behind us, that is.
I mean, you're now going away from the darkness.
I thought we were going towards the darkness.
It was in that direction. You turned around.
What? What?
You said you turned around because it was between.
Turn around, turn up, turn
okay.
up, and
So,
turn
like-
down.
Wait, I thought we saw it from our side.
Yeah, I thought it was before we saw it from our side and we were just gonna keep going. We were keeping going. It was our thing, we were just gonna...
Yeah.
And other than Mathias, we were just gonna be like, we're just gonna keep going. What a fun time.
Yargon,
Yes.
I'm gonna try and cast Detect Magic at will without expending a spell slot.
You don't have warlock powers anymore. You lost your invocations. You remember this.
I know! I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you can still see magic because you could anyway. You
Out of one eye.
yeah, no. So this thing was sort of like to the side, but in front of you mostly.
Oh, I didn't realize we turn around. Fuck.
No, I thought you said you turned around when you saw it. You like turned away from it.
No, I was gonna like just not. Look, you were like, oh, it was off to the side, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh no.
I thought
I'm
you
just
specifically
paying
said they
attention
spotted them from our side.
And yeah, I was gonna be like, I'm not gonna pay attention to it. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep going. What's the thing they say in like courts where they like get them to read back the transcript? We need one of those.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
We get a transcript. Well,
I
okay,
also
we're going the
don't get
opposite way.
impression-
Sauriv got confused and we all span around because we were following Sauriv. Bless him.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, so we're
I'm
going
just
back
following
to-
them pretty much, just doing what I'm told.
Yeah. So we're okay. So we're going back towards the light bit now.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
you could be
shit.
going sort of any way that's not towards the darkness, because it seemed to be lurking in the darkness, and it's now coming towards you.
Well, look, it's probably
No.
its favorite fucking verb. Okay.
Yeah, that might be.
I
Short
am
of
mostly
consume.
trying to get away from the party and this thing. Like,
Okay.
increase the distance between us as much as bloody possible.
So you Prometheusing this thing?
He's Prometheus.
No, I'm not Prometheus. I'm trying to do the opposite of Prometheusing this thing.
Well, you're running away, not directly away, but sideways. So it sounds like you are not doing the previous school.
Exactly.
Okay. So you are okay. So yeah, you guys are going sort of like. Sure. Yeah, you're
We're
trying to.
going by now. Who cares?
Yes, you're trying to get away from this thing, and it appears to be.
Outside. I'm getting away from anything. I'm just going
Well.
outside.
Okay, you're going towards the light because why not? But you're yeah, you see this. Sorry, you see this huge orb that is potentially a gateway to the to Luxia, the portal of light, just blink into existence, and a moment later it just is consumed like whole. And you see this creature sort of swallowing this, the energy of it. Not really the orb itself, it's more sort of like broken down into this energy and just sucked into it. And gone. It continues to head in your direction. Very
That's still not away from the party, is it?
No, not really. This thing is kilometers across. It doesn't seem to care too much. It's going more for the midpoint and thinks it can get both of you.
Cocky bastard.
Well, it wouldn't be its first meal. Is this...
You know, actually, if Mathias went to the right from our perspective, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know, but like, I feel like, guys, I feel like the landscape on the left. I like the swells over there. I'm just gonna like steer Sauriv that way.
Okay.
We just delta split.
So
Wait,
you're
we're going this way now? What?
Yeah, I just feel like it.
you're now going away
But
from
we're
the
meant to go
place.
that way.
Look, we're just too blessed to be stressed, Sauriv. Okay, don't worry about it.
What?
Listen, okay, I was asking you, like, how do you think Astra's doing right now? Have you had any weird palpitations? You okay there? Do you think
Have I?
Matthias?
I don't think so.
Do you think Mathias is in love?
I don't know.
Akane, do you think Mathias is in love? That's a scintillating answer. Coghammer, what about you? Again,
Kevin's just
really.
bumming us all.
Coghammer's just. Well, I mean, I think Mathias is in love.
Rub, 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 rub.
We're gonna delta split.
Okay.
Just.
You sort of
No,
like...
I'm not gonna look back. I'm not gonna check if it's doing anything else. We're just gonna move away from Mathias.
Mhm.
Just the other way. From Mathias, our friend, we've condemned to death.
This huge creature continues
Give me
to...
a second.
Well,
No.
it's not doing that.
You don't have a second, my dude.
It continues
We're
to sort
so
of
dead.
lumber at speeds that you can't reach in your direction.
Fuck, it's a smart serpent.
Yeah,
Okay, how?
Either that or it's a native. Oh, fucking.
Yeah.
one or both.
Don't
Wait,
say
okay.
that.
To quantify, how many people are actually like acutely aware of this thing? Because clearly, me and Mathias.
Yeah, you and Mathias. The others, well,
They
they're
just
doing
follow
all-
what
They're
we're
doing all
doing.
right. They don't
Okay,
even
that's
see
good.
it.
That's good. That's splendid.
Yeah,
I just like, what the fuck are they going on?
yeah. You don't see it. You haven't seen it. They're just
Yeah,
panicking
look.
about something.
Let's panic about nothing. Everything's chill. We just gotta keep Delta splitting. I think is the plan.
You continue to try and split away, and this creature seems unfazed by that, and it continues to approach you.
Do I see anything that resembles an eyeball?
You don't know. It just has these sort of weird stalks with glowing sort of orbs on the end.
Eldritch Blast at the orbs.
It's far too far away.
I still think this thing is like hundreds of kilometers away.
Yeah.
We're just getting like fucked really slowly right now.
Yeah, like, you're not far off.
Yeah, that's alright. Jack Black's like love you gently. Is that what this? I think this is what this is. We're getting fucked slowly. Never mind. Okay.
What the fuck?
Pandal references things no one understands again.
Well, I really don't have a means anymore of contacting the party other than yelling really loudly, do I?
Cool. Hey, hold on. What's
not gonna do that.
You attempt to another creature's memories. One creature that you can see must make a wisdom. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast modify memory on myself, 5th level, and I'm going to just take out the part where I thought about the serpent. I'm gonna auto fail my wisdom saving.
Okay,
So that
Yes.
bit just didn't happen.
okay, Pandal.
That's lasted 10
Nice.
minutes, so I just don't know. I'm like just
You're
confused.
just... Yeah, you're not sure why you're going this way, but you're suddenly really going this way for some reason. Weren't you supposed to be going a different way?
I'm gonna keep the emotion of we just got to be going this way. But I'm not going. We're just gonna take out the bit with the serpent. Just take that out of the memory.
Okay. So, yeah. You're like... You're not sure why. You've no idea.
Cast it first on Mathias.
Why didn't think of it then?
There's just sort of... a thing that's like, you know, sort of...
Just
Just...
gotta go this way. You know.
Gotta go. But you're not sure why you gotta go. In fact, you...
I have to pee.
No. All you remember is that Mathias thought he had to go. And he just ran away. And that was like, okay. That was a good thing.
I
I'm not
get
sure
it.
why
I
he
get
did
it, I
that.
understand. It's a
But,
good
like-
thing we got rid of him.
Yeah, everything's fine. You could probably turn back now.
I mean, guys, I don't know. I feel like we should turn back now.
Turn back to where?
Wait.
Well, I don't know, I feel like we were
what's happening?
we were
Why
going
are
this
we
way. You know, I feel like we were going this way to serve a purpose, and I think we've done it. So I think we should turn back.
Okay.
You know, I think we were going a distance, and I think when we go to the dark place, we're going to the dark place, right? Tenetimbo.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like we just like. Hold on, I would like stop Sauriv. Can I get Sauriv to like stop?
After, yeah, eventually.
Maybe.
Slow. Like right there. I think I think that was the spot. I'm just gonna like sit on Sauriv for a bit of like. Yeah.
Do
This is the
you,
spot. We should go back now.
do you turn around? Look back?
Yeah.
You don't see it.
Cool. Okay, I'll just keep going back.
Okay.
Just gonna go.
There's the
go-
occasional Eldritch Blast going off into nowhere.
Yeah, you see Mathias just
Mathias!
Eldritch blasting something.
It's fine. We got to the point we needed to go to. You can come back now.
He's doing 60 feet a turn.
Oh yeah, fuck Mathias is gone, isn't he? Okay.
I'm dashing mostly.
Okay.
He's
Well,
doing
we're just
120 feet a turn.
start going towards the darkness again. We're going. Got places to be, you know.
Yeah, Mathias is
There you go.
gone. But yeah, you guys can head back towards it.
Do you guys know where Mathias went?
Has this thing changed course?
That way.
Yeah, it's coming for you now.
Can still see him?
Just
Splendid.
Crisis is averted.
TPK of
I'm gonna... I'm gonna keep trying to go, like... sideways. Looping around
Mathias
this.
so hard. Holy shit! I'm sorry.
There's fuck all I can do that. There's fuck all I can do, that's the worst of it.
Yeah, Mathias, as you can't get, you're not attempting anymore to unfocus this thing from your mind. You're just, your thoughts dwell on it, and you can feel it bearing down on you. This huge.
Can you give me 1
presence.
No, you
No.
don't have one.
What do you want?
The toilet was bubbling up. What the hell was that?
Oh,
What?
Huh?
Yeah, that was
some
the weirdest
caustic
That's the weirdest noise I've heard all night. Yeah, I thought someone was
Yes.
puking in the hallway. Glad that's not the case.
Yeah, it's your brother. So, you continue to...
I want to
You
paint you
look
green and spank you like a disobedient avocado.
You know what?
Where the fuck did you just get that
Oh.
from? Because...
Raffle server.
Rick, why?
Oh.
I don't know.
Don't... Why are you
Yargon?
on... Rick, why are you on Discord, man? Come on. It's not cool.
It's just scrolling through the chat, not actually doing anything.
Well,
Yargon.
what? Yeah? Sorry.
I'm gonna try and cast Firebolt, which for the record is very much a wizard spell.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Shit.
By the way, so why can you cast something and not other thing?
Because some things are my warlock spells and other things are my wizard spells.
And warlock spells work and wizard don't?
No,
For
his
some
warlock
reason.
cantrip works.
Well,
Well, we don't
And
know. yet.
bard spells work as well, apparently.
Yes.
Sorcerer? Does anyone know?
Well, oh
anything
yeah,
of the
shit, that should have
sorcerer
worked, should it?
No, it did.
Well, should it have worked? Oh, it worked. Never mind.
Does anyone anything of the sorcerer works actually?
We
You don't know.
You should fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can I
sorry.
try and cast a fireball? Just no one.
Wait,
No
so
one.
modify memory worked. What else worked?
You're trying to cast a firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing happens.
Huh.
Are we
Let's
retarded
try-
or is there a pattern here?
Let's
a
try
pattern.
casting a mage hand to give more rubs.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I'll try casting a mage hand to give more rubs.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
I also want to cut now.
Oh, right. I think I know what it is.
So I wonder if
The
it's a
one
rock
non-magic
shot.
user probably knows what it is.
Yep.
I want to know what you think it is, but sure.
Should I
Give me a
DM
cert.
it?
Minor
Yeah,
illusion.
go
Can I
for it.
try and cast
Something
minor
on
illusion?
Discord.
No, I feel like it's going to be like certain level higher. So I'm not sure, but fuck. Modify memory works. So we're alright, guys. We're just gonna keep on chucking.
Can I try and cast like produce flame or
You
message?
can't cast magic.
Wait, why can he cast? What?
That's an interesting
We
idea
don't
you've
know.
got there, Tomchi.
What so?
That's way better than what I thought. Fucking hell.
Who knows if that's right or not?
Who knows?
knows?
But I think it is.
So
to be
I can
honest.
cast magic. He can cast a cantrip, and he can cast modify.
Yeah, you know.
memory is 5th level.
Hence why I said I cast modify memory at 5th level. And when I said those words, I said those words.
Yeah, you did.
So,
And remember when lower level things didn't work?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, but why does fucking thingamajig work?
You know how we're going to the place where
Rick's
he got that
never
cantrip from to
experienced
get his
Rakshasa,
fucking
guys.
soul back? Okay, we're going to the darkness. Matthias is off doing his own thing. He can't hear us. He's gone.
Matthias is
fine.
about to be swallowed by the darkness.
Matthias
Yeah,
is
Matthias
about
is
to be
gonna
swallowed by the darkness as
Well, we can go back then because then we have no.
You're sort
soul.
of-
He's-
Matthias,
Get his soul back and just put it in a jar or something.
your thoughts and your vision begin to stretch in this way that you've never seen before, as if the world around you begins to sort of focus in on one thing, and that is the maw of the creature in front of you, which is it's now far larger than it was before. Where before it was maybe a kilometer or 2 kilometers to each of these teeth in length, it's now at least 20, maybe 30, and it's getting bigger and bigger and closer.
I'm flying for one of those teeth.
Yeah, they're sort of just there. It doesn't seem to care. It's coming for you, and its mouth, its sort of maw begins to
Yeah,
open up.
I'm going straight for one of them.
Okay. They're moving down or up, depending on which one you go for, away from you
Down.
as it's sure. It begins to move down away from you, way faster than you can move, and it begins to sort of open up to consume you. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving
Save
throw.
or die.
It is
Also,
indeed
I'm actually so sorry.
Oh my god!
12.
I'm not.
Live or die again.
So, you yeah. Matthias, you feel your form beginning to to be ripped apart.
I cause banishment on myself.
Nothing
It's not the
happens.
Warlock spell for the record.
You try
Do I
and
lose a
banish
spell
yourself.
slot?
No, you don't. You don't lose a spell slot. Just nothing happens because you can't cast magic. You're just unable to do it.
What if I try a higher level?
You don't
Let's
really
go
have.
at 5th level.
You don't really have time to do this
Good,
twice.
If you had time.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can do this twice. Oh.
You would if you had time. But as your form begins to stretch and deform, bending and pulling, you feel like a pinprick of pain in your arm. And then it expands, this sort of blossoming of pain throughout like one side of your arm, as just a huge chunk of it is just torn off. And as your blood begins to sort of pour from the wound, more chunks across your body of flesh and bone begin ripping off.
Ugh.
Can I at least try to comfort the magic eye with my hand? With the other hand?
Yeah, you reach out one hand, you're like, ah, and part of your hand gets just pulled off, and you can see the bone and the blood, which instead of like clotting or pooling, is immediately just drawn from your body in this stream towards this creature. And as the bones all across your body, as the flesh and blood
Well,
and
fuck.
bones and the muscle that is Mathias, and is all that's left of you, begins to be pulled and drawn into this creature. You are disintegrated.
Oh joy.
Damn.
As Mathias is stretched out of existence, you guys see this. You see him just spaghettify into nothing.
Wait, isn't he like millions of miles away at this point?
You can still sort of just see him on the edge of your vision. He's not that far away.
Does he get krakened?
He gets, yeah, essentially he gets
KSP Kraken.
Yeah.
ripped as parts of him just torn and just stretched into nothing and gone.
What just happened to Mathias?
I don't know. Gone?
I felt like we should go
Gone.
check.
Yeah.
Maybe that was where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go that way? Maybe
I
you're
don't
supposed
know,
to go that
but
way.
we should go that way.
We should go that way. I think that's a good
Yeah.
idea. We'll like steer Sauriv.
Okay. You begin to slowly make your way
Very
over.
slowly.
Yeah, you've sort of... You don't have any sense of how far things are. There's no markers, and you're not moving relative to anything. So you actually are basically unable to tell where it is, because there's nothing left. There's nothing there.
Mathias, what did you do?
Damn. Just the end of Mathias.
Mathias. I forgot why you went this way. Did you go this way to go and did you find a portal? Is there a portal somewhere? Like one of the the holes?
There doesn't appear
Colour.
to be one of the holes.
Mathias, did you see something shiny? Why are you over here?
Well, he was using the spell thing he does, wasn't he?
I mean, he was, but I assume he was just like using it to so we'd know where he was. Because it wasn't like he was shooting anything.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing it for.
Mathias.
I don't know what you were acting so weird for as well. It was.
Was I? I remember that.
Yeah. You seemed like you were like panicked or something. I don't
I
know.
think so. I don't know. I don't know. I really felt like we had to go that way, and then we got to that spot that I pointed out earlier, and I feel like that was just where we needed to be. But now, Mathias isn't here, and it's sort of confusing.
I think this is where we're
Well,
going to take our break.
No, fuck. No, you can't just...
To give
No.
Gav time to make a new character.
No. No.
We'll be back in the next bit. Yeah.
Okay.